What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson has a different take on Terence Crawford versus Madrimov. He said this. He said, the guy was strong, but he was awkward as a mother sucker, and he was running around and didn't really want to engage. But I am glad that Terence Crawford came back the last 2 rounds to show the young man who's boss. And those are the words of Mike Tyson. And let me counterpunch. I think Mike is old school, customato. He's not used to someone not trying to win, trying to box, trying to make it difficult, but not at the same time, not trying to advance in the fight. Madrimov, he was landing, but I think he was too careful. I think he was trying too much to not do something wrong, and I think he needed to take chances in order to get Terence Crawford's attention. But I think that's the problem, because once you piss Terence Crawford off, you got a different animal in front of you. So I think he wasn't trying to wake the beast. I think what he was trying to do, he was trying to just play it smart, box safe, and he did have a lot of movement, okay? And to be fair, if Terence Crawford fought someone like Canelo Alvarez doesn't have that type of movement. So a guy that was boxing on the outside like Terence Crawford was, he wouldn't have nearly the problem as with Canelo as Madrimov. He would just probably be bigger, definitely, but I don't think it will be a problem. But I am glad that somebody is sticking up for Terence Crawford, because it's almost like, oh, Terence ain't ready. Terence missed the bag. Terence this, Terence that, And the man knocked out 11 or stopped or made quit 11 people in a row. Okay, and that's moving from 140 to 147. So it lets you know if you're moving up and you're stopping people, that by itself is impressive. God forbid you don't knock a guy out or stop a guy like we're accustomed to. You throw him under the bus, but Mike's like, well, hey, the dude was awkward. So I mean, it takes 2 to tango. Okay, so when you're in there with a guy that doesn't really want to engage, you're going to fight that fight accordingly. You can only do what a fighter lets you do, right? So he made it difficult for Terence Crawford, but again, at the same time, he wasn't trying to win. Okay, I think he was trying to score, and I don't know what he thought he was doing, but I've watched Madrimov fight before, and he was nothing like his old fights. He had a game plan, and, he scored. He landed. But Terence Crawford upped the ante, and he showed, hey, I need to show you why I'm pound for pound, right? So he did that. So, Mike Tyson just calling it how he sees it. He's not a guy that likes to run around. He's a guy that takes it to you. He's bob and weave. He's peekaboo. Peekaboo don't run. They come at you side to side, throwing shots, right? Using angles. So Mike, you don't expect Mike Tyson to respect that shit. You know what I mean? He's a guy that goes in there and punches you in the face. And that's what Terence Crawford is accustomed to doing, right? So it's all good. And I'm glad that someone stuck up for Terence Crawford. You guys tell me what you think of Iron Mike Tyson stating that guy was awkward. Give Terence Crawford a break. He did win the last 2 rounds, and he moved around a lot and made it difficult. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!